36 Seconds is a series produced by Black Heart Association based on the fact that every 36 seconds someone dies from heart disease. This series aims to highlight the devastating effects heart disease and stroke have on the Black family. Listen in to these stories of love, loss, and survival.
I really used to be like a daddy's girl and stuff, but then I feel like as I got older, I don't know, I kind of like drifted apart just because I think really after the divorce, then it just kind of faded away, and then I finally like in my heart like forgave him, so then the relationship kind of started to get better, closer to maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I think. And that was probably one of the hardest things that I had to experience, divorce. I don't know, it kind of made me like look at family like a little differently. Like, I don't know, I just felt like we wasn't a family no more. Like, things just felt weird. Like, I just wasn't sure, like, you know, if things would still be the same, or, you know, if my parents still like loved me the same, or if it was my fault or my siblings' fault. I just really didn't know. He didn't want to like make it my mom's fault or nothing, so he put it on him. So, I mean, I just kind of went with it, and I was just upset and just kind of like put my feelings off. He just kept saying that it was his fault, but so I just like went with it. So I was just mad at him for like so long, because basically the family was like broken up. And I don't know, family is like probably the most important thing to me. So the fact that it was just like broken like that kind of just left me on the edge. I stayed with my mom, and then I stayed with my granny. Not a lot, like not like every day. I feel like I'd probably go like weeks, or yeah, really just like weeks without seeing him, and then I would see him. But it wasn't like I really wanted to be there, because I don't know, I was just so mad and angry, and I'm just confused. I already felt like I was making him feel bad because I was mad at him. So I really didn't want to like add on to it and ask anything. So I just kept it inside. I think it was like junior year, just because I didn't want to like stay with my mom. She was like a 1 bedroom or something. So I just know that's not something that I wanted to do. Then in my head, I was like, oh, maybe if I go back, you know, the relationship can get better and stuff. So I went back, and then I didn't see my brother that much, so I wanted to be close to him. Like, we were talking more, but I still feel like there's more stuff I could have talked to him about, expressed more of my feelings, but it wasn't as bad as it used to be. So I came home that night, everything seemed fine, you know. He said he loved me, gave me a hug. I don't know, he's kind of acting weird to me. I don't know, it's just a little weird to me, because like he tells us he loves us, but like, I don't know, never like at night or like going to sleep or something. So it kind of just felt weird. Then the conversations we were having throughout the day was kind of weird too. But I mean, he was like telling me and my brother like he was gonna go check on his will and stuff, and that I was about to like go to college and stuff. He's like, you know, you have to take care of your brother, stuff like that. I mean, I just really didn't think nothing of it, but I don't know. It was just kind of weird to me still. But it was probably like 7 in the morning, and I just remember my brother coming to my room, and he was like, Shannon, we have to get up. Something's wrong with Daddy. We have to help him. And I don't know, I kind of like spaced out for a minute, because I was just like, what is he talking about? Like, I don't know. Like, I automatically think the worst. I don't know. That's just me, but I just got up, and then I went in there, and then I like saw him like laying on the floor, and I immediately just like really wanted to like break down, like just lose it all. But then like my parents, you know, they taught us, you know, not to be hysterical in like situations like that. You have to like remain calm and stuff, and I didn't want to make it worse. And so we're calling the ambulance and calling my mom, calling everybody to get it, to just let them know what happened and stuff. And then I just remember me and my brother, we go outside, and it's like raining and it's cold, and we're just crying and like praying to God to like heal him and like protect him and just like keep us sane for as long as we can till my mom gets there. I remember going to the hospital and like someone saying that he was stable, but I don't know, in my heart something told me I didn't believe it. So then after a while, we just hear somebody yell out like, he's gone. And then that's when like my whole world like just stopped. Like I don't know. It was just like I felt numb. Like I didn't know what was about to happen. And then all the tears just fell, and screams and just all these different types of emotions was going on. And I just remember a lot of people coming to the hospital trying to like comfort us and be there for us. But honestly, it was just too overwhelming. Just that whole day, I just couldn't wait to go to sleep, but I knew that it'd just be the same thing the next day. I don't know, I just really wanted to cry so bad, but I just knew that that'd just make it worse, so I didn't cry. But then I knew, like, I was so mad at myself because I knew CPR, and just, I guess I was just so in shock that I couldn't do it, but I was so upset at myself because I knew CPR. I could have helped or tried to help or something, but I was just so in shock. Like my dad, like, he'd been here my whole life, is just on the floor, like, lifeless, and I couldn't do nothing about it. And I just feel like my whole world was just like coming down. When they call us back there, and my mom, she was asking me if I wanted to say anything, and it was like I couldn't. Like I was like at a loss for words. Like I was still so in shock, and I was just so like mad at myself because I wanted to say I was sorry so bad, because I never really like told him that I forgave him or just really expressed my feelings, and I just kind of felt bad. It was like I wanted to be back there, but I don't know, I didn't want to be back there. Like my body, like mentally, I didn't want to be there, but physically I did. I would tell him how much I miss him and how much I love him. And how much I just wish he was still here physically, seeing me like grow up and just literally taking things day by day. I just wish I had something. He was here so I could cry on his shoulder and just talk about all my feelings. And I would tell him that I'm sorry for not, opening up to him whenever he would ask me, or telling him I loved him more frequently. Just being the daughter I felt like he wanted me to be. To be confident in everything I do, not to second guess myself, and to like always put myself first, to love myself, and to stay connected to God. I was 38, I believe. Like it just made me like look at life differently. Like people think like your health isn't important, but like it really is. Like your mental health and just your regular health, like it's important. So you should try to take care of it to the best of your abilities, and go get the checkups, go get the help you need, regardless. At the hospital, I was talking to my uncle, and I was like crying. I was like, who's gonna walk me down the aisle? Who's gonna be there when I have my first child, or I move to my house, or something happens to my car? Like I don't know. I felt like I didn't have anybody. But I mean, I don't know. Like I knew I did, but it was like nobody like your dad. So I was kind of sad. I mean, I still think about it like from time to time, just like somebody else is gonna have to be there, and it's not gonna be my dad. And it kind of just makes me feel a bit uncomfortable and like want to like push it off if it ever comes about. You need to go get everything checked, even if you feel the slight bit, I don't know, something's off or something. You shouldn't like second guess yourself. If you feel like something is wrong, then you should go. And if you know that there's like health problems in your family, you should encourage them to get everything checked, and you should get things checked. Time is very precious. Time is, you can't waste it. You literally have to live in the moment, literally. Like everything you do, I feel like it matters, like with time. So you shouldn't just like, I don't know, think it's not nothing when it is. You should definitely cherish the moments that you have with everybody. I mean, you shouldn't try to hold anything in or hold on to something. You just kind of have to move on. I mean, I know it might be hard, but I feel like time in your relationship with someone is more important than just being upset and being angry for the rest of your life. This is probably the most recent like picture of how he looked. I mean, they say I look like him, but how we kind of have like the same smile. Like, I feel like everybody in my family smiles, but we're the only people that really like smile. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, I just wish he was here physically. I just feel like my life would be just a little bit easier.